Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Leslie Ann King. For those of you who are new here, please be sure to click the subscribe button. And so let's just get into this video. I'm excited to do this video because I have so many women who come on my channel, have written comments, and they are clearly going through whatever they're going through with dusty dudes, or they're confused. And I feel like it's important to know what it is that you should look for in a godly husband. I want to give you 5 traits to look for in a godly husband. And I just want to say, I'm getting close to my 2-year wedding anniversary. I'm so grateful to God. We've come such a long way and we have so much more to go through, right? And I feel like from being married and then also just going through a period where I fasted from dating, and God was just really showing me what I needed to do and that I needed to have more of a heart for him. In that time, I learned the things that I needed to be looking for in a husband. And I don't say this as you're out there searching for him. I believe that the man is the pursuer, but the things that you would look for once he finds you, once you meet that man, this is what you want to pay attention to during that dating period when you guys are getting to know each other and you guys are in a courtship. And I think they're so important. So, number 1, obviously, does he have a relationship with the Lord? And I don't mean does he post Bible verses on his Twitter or on Facebook. Does he do little, no. I mean, does he have a relationship with the Lord? Is he a true believer? Do you see it in every aspect of his life? Does he pray? Does he seek counsel? Does he have godly friends? Does he go to church? Does he serve? Listen, I'm telling you right now, so many people say that they're believers. So many men will even say that just to get a girl, and they're really not about that life. No, if you really want a godly man, if you want a godly husband and a kingdom marriage, you need to have a man who is truly seeking the Lord for counsel, who is truly surrounded by other believers who give him counsel, who always tries to go to the Lord first, who knows that he is not in control. Because I'm telling you, God is the center of the relationship. And if the person you're with is not really about that life, they're going to hold you back and they're not going to know how to lead you because they're not being led by God. Point blank, period. Number 2, is he humble? Listen. If you are dating someone, or if someone is pursuing you and they have a prideful heart, they will be a prideful husband. And when I tell you, pride really can kill a relationship. If the person you're with cannot say sorry, if they cannot see where they're wrong, if they are arrogant and unable to take a step back, unable to die to themselves, you will have problem after problem. You will have strife. It will be a long road. And look, I don't know who your husband is. Sometimes God leads you to be with someone very specific, and maybe you're supposed to help them with their pride. And that may be true, right? But I just advise you, if God does that, fine, right? And he allows that, okay. But I advise you to pay attention to it, because you do want to have someone who can just see when they're wrong, who is willing to be like, you know what, I messed up. I'm sorry. That goes such a long way in marriage. If you're with someone who never apologizes, who never thinks they do anything wrong, thinks they know everything, you guys are going to butt heads. You're gonna fight, and it ain't gonna be fun, because once you're married, that's gonna be a long-term issue and it's gonna be a battle. You don't want to deal with a prideful heart. Really, it makes it hard for someone to have a servant's heart, because I don't care what that person gotta say. I don't care what she gotta say. I'm in charge. I'm in control. It's about me. It's about what I'm saying. Could you imagine having that kind of spirit in your house? Do you know how hard it will be to maneuver through problems and move forward in life? Is he humble? Number 3, does he have earning potential? Notice I did not say Does he make 6 figures? Does he make 7 figures? You are not going to hear me say that because one, there's a very low percentage of men who actually make 6 figures and up. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying like you're looking for a millionaire. You have now lowered the chances of meeting someone to very slim. I think it's like only a few percent in this entire, like, I think country, but you know what I'm saying? So that's something to think about. But does he have earning potential? Because you can be with a man who, let's say you guys are in college and he hasn't quite started his career, but he works super hard. Like, he tries to get good grades. He has a plan, like a business plan. You've seen the business plan. He's talked to you about the business plan. He is not lazy. He has a work ethic. You see him. You know he's not just playing video games all day, all night. You know, like he's not just always going out to party, this, that, and the third. Like, he has a vision. And he is so excited about this vision, and he is keeping God at the forefront of this vision. That is a man who will never go broke, because that is a man who will do whatever it takes to take care of his family. That is a man who has a vision, who is moving and letting God move his life. That is a man who can grow and earn over time if he isn't already there. Obviously, you may meet someone who already has the fruits of their labor from earning potential because they were a person who works super hard. You can tell that they work hard. They're not lazy, and you can see it in every walk of their life. Does he have earning potential? You want to be with a man who can provide for you. And I know providing is not just financial, but finances matter, sis. They matter. Does he have earning potential? Is he all talk, or do you see him actually out there making moves? My husband, I see him making moves. He inspires me to go after my dreams because he is the type of person who is just like on it and ready and has all these visions and all of these things that he doesn't just talk about it. He's about it. He does something about it. You know, and we're starting to already see some of the fruits from that labor. Does this man have earning potential? Number 4, what is his character? While someone is courting you, are they patient? Are they loving? Are they forgiving? What is their character? Do they have integrity, or do they lie all the time? Do they tell you one thing and do something else? Do they tell somebody else one thing and do something else? Are they the type of person that if someone dropped $20 on the floor, they saw the person drop it and they would just take it for themselves? What? Character. A man with character will have your back. They're not playing around. And it's usually tied to having a relationship with the Lord. This person cares for people, has a heart for people. Look for a man who has character. And number 5, last but definitely not least, the ability to persevere. You want to be with a man who will not leave when things get hard, because I'm telling you right now, marriage will be hard. There are going to be times when you are going through such trials in your life, and you want to be with someone who you know they sticking this out. They said I do. They're not leaving. So look at what they do in their life. Do they say something and stick with it, or do they give up every time it gets hard? Whenever you have an argument and they don't get their way, do they walk away from you and ignore you all day? And even if they do that, do they come back and say, I'm sorry, let's try to work it out? Because no one's perfect. But do they persevere? When they went through some life trial that was crazy in their life, look at their life. Did they persevere? Did they give up? Do not be with a man who's just willing to give up. Marriage requires persistence, requires perseverance, not giving up. That person, if you are with a man who's not willing to give up, even when it's hard, he'll want to work it out. He will be like, okay, let's figure this out. I don't care if it takes us 1,000,000 years. We're going to figure this out. That is the type of man that you are going to want. That is a godly man. Is this the type of man who washes you with the word? When you are hurting, when you feel low, does he lift you up? Does he make you feel loved? Or does he make you feel worse? Does he make you feel ugly? I have never felt ugly, not one day in my relationship with my husband, even when I feel like I look crusty. And my husband's a very honest person. He's still saying I'm beautiful. He still tells me I'm beautiful. There's not a day that goes by. Is the person that you're talking to or dating, are they putting you down? Do they see the best in you? Do they pray for you? Do they have the ability to persevere? Do they have the ability to wash you with the word? Are they patient? Do they have a servant's heart? Do they love God? Is God leading their life? These are the questions that you want to ask when someone is pursuing you. These are the traits you look for in a godly husband. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please be sure to share it. And thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.